So take what you want.
I checked this out June 8th, about a month ago or so, and it was one of the most emotional experiences I've had checking out a song, checking out a performance. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been so excited about doing this 5-song study since I put it on the schedule at the beginning of the month. By the way, I study Japanese music, Japanese artists every Friday. I've got it themed out. You can see, I'll put a link to my request app and the schedule down in the description so you can check it out. But I've been so excited about this study. Here's how this is going to go today. What we're going to do is, this is a full 5-song study, which I'm doing for my community supporting the channel. The way I do it, though, is that I share a couple of the songs here with you all on YouTube. And if you're seeing this on YouTube already, that means that the full 5-song study is already done, and the link to it is down in the description, as well as the top pin post. Here's how it's going to go today. What I'm going to do for YouTube, I'm checking out Renegades. I'm also checking out Taking Off. And then the full 5-song study will also include Clock Strikes, The Beginning, and finally Liar from the live tour. Okay, let's get to the music. I've got tons of research that my crew did on this, but we're going to get right to the song here first. The first one we have for today. Well, let me give some community shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Manon, who asked for this and put this bundle together. We used, I think, almost all of the recommendations from her to check out. Elodie also requested Clock Strikes, and Franzi, you requested Renegade too. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome for putting them on my radar. Here we go. We're going to start off with Renegades. Now, let's see. What's this song about? The song is about defiance as identity. The outcasts claiming their own flag. It was written for the film how do we say this? Rurouni Kenshin, The Final, with Ed Sheeran as co-writer. What? Which is the kind of company Taka keeps. Taka. Whoa. Okay. Franzi said this live version was incredible, and she's in good company. The song has become the one vocal analysts point to when they want to show what Taka can do. I don't know. The one that I checked out, the Take What You Want. Oh, emotional. He's like an expressive conduit. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Last final fun fact here. The Rurouni Kenshin films are One OK Rock and One OK Rock have a long partnership, and those movie themes are how a whole generation of anime fans found the band. Man, anime is so fascinating, by the way. I've just, in this later years of my life, I've just started watching it. It's so mind-blowing. All right, here we go. We're checking out Renegades. This is this is Defiance as Identity. Let's go. We have a lot of silent exposition here. By the way, silence in the Take What You Want. He had that moment of 20 seconds of just silence in the stadium or auditorium, wherever it is. I think it was stadium. That was I was like goosebumps that whole time. I have to brace myself emotionally for this. That was 15 seconds of silence there. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a...
Gotta fire my soul. I rest my face in this broken system. Gone from my home. If you cry, is there anyone listening? What if we got a generation? We want an open conversation. Follow me on this road. No, we gotta let go. For all of the times that they say it's impossible, they build the hurdles, the wars, and the obstacles. While we're together, you know we're unstoppable now.
Let's go. Oh, this is badass. Oh. Wow. Wow. G minor. Wow. All right, let's just pause here after the chorus. That jump into the chorus, oh my God. Yeah, I mean, okay. So, all right, from music. Now, you know, I've been a musician for a long time, and, you know, I've been a vocal coach for 26 years, so I really do a lot of the focusing on the amazing things that, you know, what is it about these singers that you all have me check out that are just, that make you love them so much? Like, that's kind of my job, is like figuring it out and helping you decode that a little bit. He is a vocal, I mean, his expressive, the expressive range he has in his vocal coordination, his technique is just unbelievable. But I've been a music producer and I'm a multi-instrumentalist, so I also break things down from all sorts of ways. And, you know, first thing to talk about is this really emotional, like, I talk about this chord progression a lot that comes up in so much of the music that hits us hard emotionally. We're in a minor key, we're in G minor here. Is my audio on? Hold on, let me check. Yeah. We're in a minor key, flat 6, flat 6, flat 7, 1. That's really the chord progression we're getting a lot of, and it is such an emotion, has such an emotional impact. Oh my God, we're going to talk about his singing here, but let's keep going with the song a little bit. Let's pick it up. And this like whoa chorus here is so catchy. And it's such a moody video, you know. And that's something I've noticed about a lot of the Japanese artists we've checked out. You know, there's such a, you know, even the artists who are public, who are not, you know, anonymous, there's almost an obscuring of themselves in the live performance, which, you know, what I've taken that to be as a true adherence and respect to the communication of the song and the expression. It's almost like this isn't about looking at me and looking at all my stuff. It's about, I want to create an experience of the song for you all, you know? That's my take anyway. That's so catchy.
They've been holding us down. They've been telling us to change our voices.
Listen to the grit.
We're no part of the crowd.
I call those creaky door sounds.
We made our bed and we make our own choices. We may be underestimated.
Wow.
I know one day we will make it. Time to say that.
Here's a tight vibrato. I didn't notice that before.
It's
cool. Pre-chorus. Palm muted down strum guitar. Oh, let's go. I love that chord. Oh, this is killer. I got goosebumps again. Wow. E flat, F major, G minor. That's awesome having the crowd sing like. Oh, that's the theme of the opening. Okay, I get it. Okay. We're going to pause before the bridge. All right, and we're going to pause now. Oh, I know you're like, oh, it's so hard to stop in these reactions. All right. Oh my God. So we're at 3:13. I'll come back to that. But we opened with, that was the string thing we opened with, da, 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 which almost feels like some, you know, it reminds me of that gorgeous theme from the movie Braveheart from like a million years ago. None of you probably saw it. You're too young to see it. But like that Mel Gibson movie. Yeah. It is that theme. Da, 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 da. It's so beautiful. And using that at the end of the chorus as a hook, killer. Interesting about this song so far and about what I'm hearing with them. You know, one of the things, this is different from normal, what I would say, Japanese contemporary commercial music that you all have been having me check out, like especially the songs like the anime openings and endings and things, as far as harmonically speaking goes. Like this chord progression is very accessible. A lot of like Japanese music we check out, Vocaloid music we check out, the chord progressions are insane. They're like changing keys every like 3 measures, chords borrowed from other keys that don't fit but just grind in there in interesting ways. This is not that. This is accessible. This is much more in the sort of global accessible chord progression style that we hear in music, which is very interesting. And also they're singing in English too, like native speaker level. You know, I wouldn't know that this was a band from anywhere other than the States, you know, in the way that they're singing, right? Fascinating. All right, we need to talk about his singing now for a second before we go onto the bridge. He is like, and I remember again, I go back to the Take What You Want, like, God, he's got the ability to suck us in and do these super intimate sounds. And let me introduce myself real quick. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 26 years. This is why I'm about to justify all the stuff I'm about to say. I've been teaching voice for 26 years. Building voices is my life's work, and I have an amazing team of teachers under my tutelage here in the Manhattan tri-state area. There they are. They care about singing as deeply as I do. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students now online all over the world. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. But in addition to that, like I've been a multi-instrumentalist and music producer and, you know, all that stuff. So I talk about things from all angles, but I'm focusing, I got to talk about the singing side of things. I use this chart when I break down vocals because it's, you know, talking about singing is a very abstract thing. And I try to make it accessible for people who want to understand what's going on. These 7 elements really help you understand what someone's doing vocally when you start thinking about what they're doing and how they're using their voice to be emotive and move you, right? Like, what is it about him that just is like, oh my God, right? The wind tone, da, yeah. He uses introspective husky tones at times and lets air flow through his voice, which creates this pulling you in type of an effect. He also does grit techniques, which is like false chord grit and vocal fry. Hear that little creaky door sound? He does a lot of that on his singing. But also, he goes metal in there. And when I say metal in this context, I'm talking about the brassiness, bop, 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 that trumpetiness that your voice can have. He'll be in this intimate, introspective tone, and he's got you just like in the palm of his hand emotionally, and then he flips the switch into the chorus, and he's big. And it's not just brassy belty, right? He also puts grit on that sometimes too. And then not only that, but wait, there's more, right? His vibrato. He's got a very tight, fast vibrato. So it's like, and he doesn't use it all the time. I mean, God, he is just a conduit for expression. And these songs are super emotional. Like, listen to that tone right there. It's kind of warm. It's not full blast. It's somewhere in the middle. And by the way, you see how it's like green, yellow, orange, red? It's because your voice, it's not just like, I'm in my windy voice. Now I'm in my brassy voice. And it's like, those are my only 2 voices. No, there's like, bop, 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 bop. There's a whole spectrum. There's all green, yellow, red, orange, all of that. He's just fluently moving between delicate, intimate, warm sounds and big brassy sounds. Listen for that.
All of the times that they say it's impossible, they build their hurdles, the wars and the obstacles. While we took
Yeah, so where is he on that spectrum here? He's kind of in the yellow. He's not quite green. Green is just like pure wind almost. Yeah, which he does more on the one I checked out before the Take Which One. By the way, it's up in my, I have like, I'll put my collection of J-pop, J-rock reactions that live over on Patreon down here. So you can see it if you want. I did that for my community a while back. So, but oh my God, he did more of that introspective stuff than he did in this song here.
you know we're unstoppable now.
And then here it's like, you can feel the brass, the metal coming into his tone more as he gets toward the end of the pre-chorus.
Times that they say it's impossible, they build their hurdles, the wars and the obstacles. While we together, you know we're unstoppable now. I'm louder.
So that sound, false chord grit, yeah! He's doing that with the metal, with the brassy sound. It's like grit in metal. Badass. Oh. I love those crowd sounds. He's also doing great vowel modification in those high notes. You have to open up those vowels up there when you're singing like that. He's a killer. All right, let's go back. Let's catch this bridge now. That hook, that whoa hook, bridge.
Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready to fly. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again.
Oh, here is agility. I love that crowd participation moment there. Tau. You hear that modification? Tau. The word, he said two, but he modified the vowel to tau. That's a perfect vocal thing to do. You modify vowels when you're singing high belting. The very short bridge, right? These drums, hear the toms? I love those toms. There's that flat 6, flat 7, minor 1. Again. It's an emotional chord progression. Wow. Look, it's like they have red wristbands, and now he's got red. That's like the, instead of, yeah! It was killer. Killer. Such an accessible song. So it's interesting, like a lot of groups that they have like the stick with the light thing on it as like their, you know, the thing you have at the concert. It looks like they have like this red wristband. I don't know the lore on that, but he's got red things on his wrist too. That definitely means something. Comments. I know I'm going to ask for it and I'll get like 100 comments of the same thing. So read the other comments. See if someone else answered that question first. Or write a comment. I don't care. That's all good. Accessible. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh, these guys. I love doing these. Whoa. A little too excited. I love doing these studies like this, these like 5-song studies, because I really get to know the artist. Instead of just doing a single song reaction, I do like a million of those and I'm like, wait, who is this again? Like I really get to deepen into an artist like that. I love that. I love that. All right. Taking Off is our next one. We're going to do, what's this one about? Leaving the Ground and Whatever Held You There. The song that soundtracked their push into the West. Equal parts Departure and Declaration. Okay, Leaving the Ground and Whatever Held You There. This is Manon's pick from my community, and pairing it with the Renegades gives the first half of today both faces of the band, the Stadium Fire and the Polished Global single. Okay, it's interesting. That first one really feels like a polished global single too to my ears. Like it's very, very accessible. Fun fact, the official video sits at nearly 29 million views. And the drummer, oh my God, this drummer too, Tomoya, performance in this era became its own meme of joy among fans. Let's go. Yeah, the tom work he was doing in that last one was just insane. All right, here we go. This is Taking Off. Oh, good. This is the official video.
Watch out for road closures on the A50.
I like seeing the videos and the live performances, not just live performances, not just music videos, because, you know, the music video is a type of art from the minds of the artists. And then seeing them live is like the visceral experience of them. You know what I mean?
Tonight, military exercises are close to the area, so please avoid.
I don't know if the subtitles are intentional or just auto. I may turn them off.
Stuck in the same routine, living an empty
Yeah, they're good. We don't need them anyway. Ooh, that was nice falsetto.
Now it's an endless night. Where's it gonna take us?
Oh, his vocal textures. Wow. It's so tight. Those drums right there. Oh, did you hear that break there? Right, that little fill into that transition there. Listen to that on the drums. Those thundering toms right there. Oh man, toms are the drums like in the top of the kit. Do 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 do, like do 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 do. Those ones. It's that way. It's do 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 do. The high ones are up and then they go down. Man, this one has a lot of like fire and bite and punch in it. Strong. It's very strong. Listen to that low. Is that like a bass with distortion played with a pick? Or is that low string guitar? What? It sounds like distortion on the bass played with a pick. Is what that sounds like to me. Now we've got the rhythm guitar pan left. By the way, listen to it with headphones or stereo speakers because there's so much going on in these tracks in the panning. Like, you know, it really adds a whole other layer to listening than like listening on your phone or a device or a TV screen or something. Because I've got two guitar sounds happening, left ear, right ear, bass center, kick center, snare, drum center, hit vocal center. I love that melody there. Pre-chorus. By the way, is that flat 7, flat 6, 1 again? Yep. Oh, he's so in it. God. That was a B. Like that. No, I did it more in like a falsetto right there. I didn't do it the way he did. He did it with brass. When you sing that high, but you do it in that metallic, brassy tone quality like that, where it's like the metallic, where it's like, bop, bop, bop. I'm so not even warmed up to even demonstrate anything. But like when you do it in that super brassy tone quality, way up high, it's a whole different ballgame. It costs so much. It's so much harder on the voice. Doing a falsetto high note is one thing. Doing a big brassy like rock high note and just hanging out up on B's and stuff like he does. I mean, God, he's a killer. He's a killer. Right there, that's the B. And this time he does, it goes up with a grit. I love that melody there. You know everything I do. Like that little turn of the melody there. Beautiful. It's so emotional. Isn't it amazing how sometimes in a song, a certain melody, a certain melodic hook, a certain melodic moment in relation to the chords and the words, there's something about it that just goes bang and just hits you. And you don't know why, and everybody's got little, many times we share those moments, but a lot of times we don't. Like a lot of times we have this unique part of the song that just wrecks us. And that is such a special part of music, right? That's why I've been doing, I've been a musician my whole life pretty much. And I've been teaching singing and music for more than half of my life. And it's like, and I still get hit by it all the time, right? Isn't that cool? May. Hear the vowel modification too? All right, I'm going to shut up and listen now. I'm stopping too much. Bridge. There's that flat 6, flat 7, 1. 5, flat 6. With that explosion, that was cool. These subtitles are not. Drums. Oh, that drum fill. God. Totally different type of music, but the drummer, some of the ways he play reminds me of the drummer from the band Phoenix, which I love. Really interesting, kind of unconventional uses of the toms. Not unconventional exactly, but unique. It catches my ear in a different way. Like really cool fills, and even the tone of his drums. Very interesting, very tight, very tight. Feel like letting go. So we had that boom, 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 boom. A lot of that flat 6, flat 7, 1, that minor. We got 2 minor key songs, angsty, powerful, tight, precise. I mean, everything is so pristine in its place. The guitar, the riffs, when they go to the palm mute down strums, it's immaculate. The use of the panning, the amount of it in the track, when the guitars pull out, when they come back in, the drum fills, his vocals. I mean, this band is so professional, incredibly professional and emotional. Like that's the thing, is it's not just like to professional musicians here like, oh my God, these guys are tight. But it's like, it's not just tight, it's also channeling. That's the thing. It's channeling feeling. We don't love songs because they sound professional. We love songs because they move us, right? Because they hit us, like what they're saying. The artist, like something about it just makes us feel something that we want to keep feeling again, right? That's great music. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to continue on this full study. Like I said, if you want to see the full 5-song study, the link, it's already done. The link is down in the description and the top pinned post. And we're going to be checking out Clock Strikes next, then The Beginning, and then Liar. So thanks so much for watching. I'll put, like I said, a link to my schedule. This is also my content request tracker. I have an amazing community supporting the channel. It's the only reason I get to keep doing this is because I have people who are supporting the channel, because as we, put things up on YouTube, they get copyright claimed by the label or the artist. So that means all the ad revenue from our reactions as music analysts on YouTube go back to the artist. And I love that, actually. I love that my reactions get to make money for the artists I react to. Like, that's super cool. But the only thing is this is like this is more than my full-time gig now. It's like more time than I have to do this. So the support that I get from my amazing, amazing people supporting me on this venture, it's their only reason I get to keep doing this. So I've built this app for them with my crew, which it allows them to put up song requests and as part of their membership. It's so fun. And also, you can see my schedule there. You don't have to be a member to see the schedule. And you can see what's coming up for Japanese artists. Even today, I've got some more Zutomayo, and then we've got a Vocaloid song later. I've been checking out Vocaloid. Oh my God, that's a world so fascinating. So yeah, you can check that out and see if there's anything on there that looks interesting. Maybe you want to come join the party, as well as I'll put a link to my J-pop, J-rock, Japanese artist Discord thread, which is very active. And shout out to all of my amazing people who are helping organize all of these songs and these reactions I do. I've got an awesome crew of brilliant people that love music that help me. And also it's very, it's very positive. Like I don't, my community is very supportive and everybody's like not, everybody's cool. So links are down in the description. Thanks so much for watching on YouTube. All right. Cheers. All right, everybody, let's keep going.